Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new releases video to share with you. It's been a while since I did one of these videos. I haven't had new releases since April 10th because I was away in Ireland in April, so I'm very excited about these new releases, and I have a sale announcement to talk to you guys about too, a sale that is going on today. So yeah, let's just get started. Just to let you guys know as well, I am filming with my vlogging camera right now, so if the sound is a little bit weird, I'm trying not to like talk too loud since it's like right in front of my face. But if the sound is a little bit weird, I will definitely not film with my vlogging camera next time, so don't worry about that for next time. So let's just get on to the new releases. The first new release I have is this here, and they are stackable sidebars just for water. So I had a talk with some of the girls in my Facebook group, and I had water bottles in my kit, but I have reformatted the kits, and you'll see that in a second. I had water bottles in there and I never used them. I put them down, but I was like, what do you do with them? I was like, do you fill them in like as you go along, or what do you do? And a lot of people said they don't actually use them, which is interesting. So I decided to make these. These are 7 water droplets, and I figured that you could put this in your sidebar and you can fill it in if you meet your water goal for that day. So I personally track my water on an app, so you could use this and you can fill in the droplet if you met your water goal for that day. So I thought that maybe this might be a little bit more of a functional way to keep track of your water, as opposed to like keeping track of it throughout the day and having to look back at your planner and kind of fill it in as you go in that sort of way. So yeah, these are water trackers and they're in rainbow colors, and yeah, pretty simple. Next up is this barbecue set. This has been requested for quite the while now, but yeah, so I have just a bunch of barbecue time stickers, and then I decided to get a little bit crude, I guess, and put "let's grill some shit" in the middle with 2 spatulas. I thought that was kind of funny. So yeah, just some barbecue stickers, perfect for summertime. I think they're really cute, they're not too big, and yeah, I hope to get a barbecue soon so I can actually use these. Next up, I have 2 sets of date headers. This one is pretty straightforward. It's just a kind of like hand-drawn circle. It almost looks like a bath bomb, but it's not. They're hot pink, and it goes from 1 to 31, and then you have 5 weeks worth of days as well, so you get basically a whole month's worth of date headers here. So yeah, those are the pink ones, and then I decided to do something a little bit different in this one. I took kind of a hand-drawn oval in light pink and I put it on the days instead of the dates, because normally I like decorate the dates, but I decided to switch things up and decorate the days instead. Next up is something that you saw in my plan with me this past week, and it is the house appointment stickers. So we actually found an apartment, so I won't actually be using these anymore, but I thought that they would be really useful for anybody looking for a new place to rent, or maybe if you're buying a home or something like that. I definitely wanted to get these out there for you. So you get 4, 8, 12, 16, you get 24 different house appointment labels with a space for the time and a space for the address. And yeah, I just thought that they were really useful, and you get a bunch of colors too, so they'll match like any spread. I don't know when I decided to get sick, but apparently it was when I hit record. Next up are these baseball stickers. So they are fit to fit one day, and I figured that you could use these just to write down like any games that you have, maybe if your kids have practice or something like that. I wanted to keep them pretty simple because obviously a lot of people support different teams, so I didn't want to throw colors in there or anything, but I thought that they would be really great for marking down games, and you get a ton as well, so I'm not really sure how many games each team has in a season, but maybe you could get a whole season out of this. I'm not really sure. Last up before we get on to kits is something a little bit different, and I did show these in my plan with me this past week, but they are bottom bar trackers. So let me show you what they look like in my planner. So this is an example of what they look like in my planner. They are trackers just for the bottom bar. Like I said in my plan with me, I couldn't get them to fit the entire width of the half of the week, just because I wanted to make sure that you guys got a few stickers on the sheet, and that way I could only get like 2 on the sheet, so I didn't want to like charge you guys for that. So I just wanted a way to kind of like make my washi area a little bit more functional. So you can still put washi down there, but I know a lot of people cover that up with half boxes anyway. So I just wanted a way to kind of like track what I wanted to track down there. So when you buy a set, you will actually be getting 2 sheets because I wanted to make sure you guys were getting value for your money. And these are going to be 2 sheets for $9.50 Canadian dollars. So if I was to sell these on their own, they would be 11 Canadian dollars. So you are getting a deal in that sense. But these are the videos this week ones, and these are the Popco rainbow colors and one of the color options. And then these are also videos this week, but these are the classic rainbow options. So if you get both, you do have like a variety, and you'll probably be able to match it in any spread that you do. Then this is the same again. You have the blog posts this week, also in the Popco colors. Oh, and I forgot to mention as well that you, like on here, you have a space to write the day that it's going live, to mark down if you've written it, to mark down if you've taken photos, to mark down when you've uploaded it, if you scheduled Facebook posts, tweets, or Instagrams. So personally, as a blogger and a YouTuber, I do find these really, really useful, and they're kind of a way of making my planner that little bit more functional. So yeah, I really, really like them. And then again, these are the same in the classic rainbow colors. So like I mentioned briefly, I have reformatted the weekly kits entirely, and I'm really, really excited about it. So this is one of the new weekly kits coming out today, and this is Tropical Summer, and it's super cute, super girly. I'll zoom you guys out just a little. Trying to get used to this camera. The framing is like totally different. Okay, so this is Tropical Summer, and as you can see, the full boxes are just absolutely beautiful, and the quote for this one is "Stand tall, darling." At the bottom of this sheet, you also have some extra MDN labels that are just like random ones. Don't forget to buy next week, to clean, important, and work, and these will not change throughout all of the kits. Next up is the sampler page. So you get a weekend banner, you have your to-dos and your todays, you have 8 heart checklists, you have a ton of these little arrows here, you have 4 double-dotted labels, 3 canceled labels, a bunch of icons, some mini asterisk icons, and 2 bill due stickers. Next you have this sheet which has 9 half boxes. You have your bits and bobs MDN labels, 3 blank MDN labels, 2 of the longer stackable sidebars, and then I also included an extra of these. So these I normally use for spending, but I also like to use them for counting my calories for the week. So I figured that a lot of people, like some people were even saying they could track their water using these, like writing down how many ounces of water you drank that day and stuff like that. So there's a lot of uses for these, so I thought that everybody would kind of get some benefit of having 2. And then I also just included some more arrows down there because I had some space. So this is probably the most different sheet of the kit reformat, and in this sheet you have some date headers, and these ones have little pineapples on them, and then you have a ton of stackable life bars. So I asked in the Facebook group, and a lot of people said that they would like 7 workout labels, a bunch of TVI labels, meals and stuff like that. So I included 7 workouts, I think 10 TVs, 7 meals. You have 2 cleaning ones, 1 laundry, 3 happy mail, 2 money, 1 birthday, 2 credit cards, 3 hearts, and then you have 6 blank ones at the bottom. So I figured the blank ones would be good in case maybe you want to put like an icon on there or something, that they could be really handy. Next sheet here is the washi sheet. This hasn't changed at all from the last kit, but that washi in this kit is so nice and I love it. It's so pretty. And then next up is your ombre hair checklists, and I did change these a little bit. I added some more hearts to it, so you actually have 7 spaces for a checklist here, and you also get 9. So if you want to use those extra MDN headers for the sidebar, you can totally do that because you have plenty to do for the whole entire week. And then at the bottom here, zoom in for you, you have a little planner, your laundry line, a date night sticker, a lazy day sticker, a scale, a payday sticker, and a happy mail sticker. So that is the kit reformat. These will only be available as a bundle of 6 sheets for 22 Canadian dollars, but you are getting a really, really good deal because my last kits that I sold were 5 sheets for 22 Canadian dollars. So not only are you getting a ton more stickers because I've reformatted it that way, but you're also getting an entire new sheet. So you're getting an awesome deal, and you will also be able to use this for like more than 1 week for sure. Like even if you do no white space, which I'm going to do a no white space with one of these kits in a plan with me that will go up tomorrow if you want to check that out. Even if you do no white space, you can totally get away with using like the rest of these in like a personal planner maybe or something like that. So you get a lot of bang for your buck with these new kits. The next kit that I have to share with you is Gray Rose, and it is a gorgeous gray and pink kit. And obviously the quote on this one is "Stop and smell the roses," but these full boxes are just unreal. Like they're so pretty. Look at those flowers. They're amazing. So those are the full boxes. Next you have the sampler sheet, and I just kept it really simple with the colors on this one, just gray and pink, because I thought that the full boxes kind of were noisy enough and I didn't need to add too much more color in there. Plus I also really like the simplicity of this kit. Like the fact that it's just gray and pink is really nice. Next you have your date cover-ups and your stackable sidebars. For these ones I did some roses for your date cover-ups, which are super cute, and again just the gray and pink for the sidebars, or for the life bars. Next you have your ombre heart checklists and all of your little extras on the bottom, same extras that were in the other kit. There you go. Next you have your washi sheet. Again, this washi is so pretty, so pretty. And then you have your last sheet here, which has your half boxes, some more MDNs, and your stackable sidebars. So that is the Gray Rose kit. Oh, I have a sheet here from the next kit. That is the Gray Rose kit, and again, this is going to be a bundle in the newly reformatted way for 22 Canadian dollars. I think that's around 17 US dollars, 16 US dollars. I'm not entirely sure, but Etsy will do all of the converting for you. So next up is my ice cream kit. I'm not entirely sure what this is going to be called, so definitely go check out the shop to see what I ended up calling it. But these ice creams are so pretty. They're just a bunch of watercolored ice creams, and obviously the quote says, "I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream." And I just think that they are gorgeous. This is a great kit as well for if you do like that kind of like white space look, because some of the full boxes do have that like white background. So it's really good for that if you're into that, but I'm obsessed with this kit. Next is your sampler sheet, and you can get a really good idea of the color scheme in this sheet here. Next up is your half boxes, and I added some embellishments to the half boxes. I just put some little ice cream cones in the bottom 3, some MDNs, and your stackable sidebars. Next we have the washi sheet with a bunch of ice cream cones at the bottom for your longer washi. And again, like that is just perfection. Oh, I need to use this like when I go to the beach or something, because we get a lot of ice cream when we're at the beach. Next up is your date headers and your stackable life bars. And the date headers, I put the ice cream cones in the date headers again, but I left some space. It's hard to see on camera. I left some space to the right of each cone so you can write a date in there. So there is space to write a date. And then you have your ombre heart checklists, and again, the colors are just gorgeous in this kit, and I especially love this little planner here and the payday, because it kind of looks like it's like tie-dye or something, and I'm obsessed. It's just perfect. So that is it for the new releases for this week. I hope you guys like them. I also have a little bit of a sale announcement to share with you. So since I am reformatting all of my weekly kits, all of my old weekly kits have to go. So sometime today, you will have to go into the Facebook group to check out what time. I will be putting the old weekly kits on offer, on sale for 50% off. And I'm very excited to reformat all the kits. I'm going to be reformatting them as they sell out. So the most popular ones will get reformatted first, and I will release them again next week in the reformatted version. So definitely head on over to the Facebook group to see what time the sale starts. I will leave a link to the group in the description box down below. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the new releases for this week. Like I said, I'm sorry if the sound is a little bit weird. I am gonna work on it, and I hope that's okay. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.